Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow were better.
Okay.
It would be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed.
Yeah. I can't lie. I almost ended up streaming Minecraft tonight. Because when I got home, I could not be bothered. I just wanted to get the gachas like out of the way, quick, and just chill on Minecraft for the night. Pretty much, that's all I wanted to do. But I guess one thing that's helped me, commit to this is the fact that my missus, Andraste, is... Wait, I'll use Caesar. She's not around for tonight. Just like last night, she's not around. So unfortunately... Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. So, in a fortunate way, her staying in town again has kind of enabled me to actually commit to the stream schedule and actually pull out some Zenless. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do... The main thing I want to do this stream is just the story for 1.6. Whose story? Who's trusted us? Bernice. I won't get anything. Hi, Bernice. You here for noodles too? Big Daddy said his three favourite spots in New Eridu are first, the Beyond Antique Store, and second is Waterfall Soup. There's so many customers. As a regular, do I have any recommendation? I'll go for chicken noodles. Speaking of chicken soup, I heard Caesar and Lucy having a huge argument a couple of days ago. It was about whether canned chicken soup with mushrooms counts as vegetarian or not. Lucy felt it wasn't vegetarian because the soup's made from chicken stock, but Caesar insisted you have to be able to see chicken meat for it to be a meat dish. I'm with Lucy on this one. If the chickens knew that the soup they gave their lives for was considered vegetarian, I'm sure they'd be pretty mad. You have a strange and long conversation with Bernice about Big Daddy's noodle preferences. Bernice seems to have no intention to order. Huh? I just wanted a recommendation from you. I never said I wanted to order them. I'm not in the mood for noodles today. Okay. Sure, I guess. Get the login streak. Quickly spend the what do I want to spend it on actually? Let me think.
Standing by.
It probably would be good to probably do some stuff for Pulcra.
Looking for intel or hiring me for a job?
Material. Yeah, no, I need physical. Because if I want to build Pulcra, I'm gonna need that. So let me just quickly smash this out. And then we'll get right into the 1.6 story. Because I think I've kind of trapped myself. Because normally, before I started streaming Zenless, what I would do was basically once the story came out, I just knocked it out because I like the ZZZ a lot.
It's over.
Even though at the moment, like, I'm not spending much time on it at all. Like, I'm keeping up with it daily because it's quick and it's easy. Whereas Star Rail and Genshin take a little bit more time, I feel like. So
Waste of time.
yeah, but the story, I'm very much enjoying the story for Zenless. I'm really interested to see what happens here. So I know Vivian and Hugo are a big part of this story bit. Just from little things I've seen. I haven't been spoiled about what happens. But I know that Hugo and Vivian show up. I know that much. I don't know the full extent of it though. I know LYCAON'S prominent, so it's gonna go into the backstory of, you know, LYCAON a bit. Which I feel like since the quote-unquote season ending with 1.4, that's sort of what we've been getting really, because 1.5 I don't remember what the focus was on 1.5. But either way, like there's been, yeah, I can't remember what 1.5 was. But anyway, I just can't remember off the top of my head right now. I mean, I could literally look at the, I just gotta remember where to find it. But I know I can look at a thing that'll tell, I think there's a summary somewhere that I can look at, like in-game. I'll just have a look at that when I finish this. So I can't fully remember what happens in 1.5. I know there's some... Oh, it's the Astra and Evelyn stuff. Never mind. 1.5 was introducing Astra and Evelyn and implementing them into the story. That's what 1.5 was. It was that. That's what 1.5 was. It was shifting the focus from the main story to, like, towards other like subsections. So like, you know, this patch here, 1.6, has, it's got a bit more focus on other characters, because, you know, Astra and Evelyn dominated the 1.5 story, and that didn't really have anything to do with other characters, so now it's, because 1.4 was just Section 6, really. Because 1.3, I think, was... I think 1.3 was Sons of Caledon. Yeah, it was. Because I skipped wider so I could get Miyabi. Yeah, 1.3 was Sons of Caledon, 1.2 was PubSec. Then I think 1.1 and 1.0 was kind of just everything else. It was just laying the foundations, and then, you know, each patch has kind of had a... It's been centered around a faction, so I think 1.7, I know the banners will be around Hugo and Vivian. More than likely. And then, I think... let's go... Astra's at the shop. Hi, Astra. It's always this one, isn't it? I'm just going to skip it because I find myself doing this trust event so often. It's kind of annoying. It pops up almost every single time I log into Zenless. Okay, she's standing in a different spot this time. Wow. Hi. What's up? You're here? Perfect. I need to hide for a bit. Hide? Who's after you? No, paparazzi. They've been tailing me for blocks, and I even switched taxis twice but couldn't shake them. Then I remembered 6th Street was nearby, so here I am. Better not stand by the door. Customers are coming in and out. Got a more private room? You take Astra upstairs.
Thanks to your store, I can finally relax. Actually, I wanted to go to Reverb Arena, but I had no idea the paparazzi would zero in on me as soon as I stepped out the door. Eve kept going on and on, saying, I can't let anyone snap a photo of you at Reverb Arena. So we had to think of a way to lose them.
What's wrong with Reverb Arena? Why can't you be photographed there?
Apparently, a popular singer who performs at Reverb Arena wrote a song mocking Tops, and now the situation is pretty tense. But I'm not going there to perform. I just want to win back the title in the impression competition.
So, you still haven't given up? Can't handle losing to a Bang Boo, huh?
Time's running out before the competition starts. I don't know if I can make it in time. Oh, my plan's been ruined. The view from this window is great. I can see those two paparazzi staked out by the side of the road. Let's see how long it'll take for them to give up. Ugh, so persistent. Why haven't they left yet? Oh, one's taken off. Think this is our chance? Huh? He's back? And carrying 2 bowls of noodles? Guys, hurry! I want some too. Order me a black bowl, red chili chicken noodles.
Never mind the noodles. Those paparazzi look like they're in it for the long run.
I'm not backing down this time. I'm not leaving until they leave. If they camp there the whole night, then I'll just sleep here.
Okay, Astra. Okay.
Are you serious?
Of course. We could play games, sing together with Belle, and watch videotapes all night. It'll be great. This is the kind of friendship I've been longing for. Don't worry. I'll just sleep on the couch in Belle's room tonight. I'm a heavy sleeper, and I don't snore.
It doesn't matter how much of a heavy sleeper you are. I would never dare to let a superstar sleep on the couch. If your fans found out, they'd tear our video store down to the ground.
Don't worry. Really. Whenever we've got an announcement deadline to make, I usually end up crashing on the couch anyway. The real problem is pajamas. Maybe I could borrow some? Belle's clothes are a little too small. Do you have something more baggy?
You mean you want to wear my clothes?
What's wrong? Not cool with that?
No, that's fine. As long as you're okay with it. I've got plenty of spare clothes.
That's what I thought. Given our friendship, I knew you wouldn't say no.
But the paparazzi might use this to fabricate rumors. You know, Astra Yao stays at an unknown store all night. Or something like that. Excuse me, Miss Yao. Who are you meeting in that store? A friend? Please tell us everything.
Oh no. Well, now you found me out. I'll have to spill the tea and tell you everything about our relationship.
Oh god.
What kind of relationship?
Where should I begin? I'll start from when I met my online friend. This wise character can control Bangbu and whatnot, and he's doing all sorts of stuff on Internet. And don't even get me started on everything that he's been up to in the Hollows.
What are you saying? And what does that have to do with our relationship? You're clearly exposing my identity. Just drag me straight to Pubsic and be done with it.
I'm just joking. Don't worry, as long as Eve is around, no paparazzi will get close enough to even ask that kind of question. Speaking of paparazzi, those two outside seem to be stamping their feet and sticking their tongues out. What are they doing?
Looks like it's the spicy red chili chicken noodles.
Oh, you're right! Look, they ran off, probably to buy some water. Now's our chance! I can slip out and go to Reverb Arena! But what a shame.
Yeah, a shame you couldn't get your noodles.
Exactly! Oh, I really wanted to try those super spicy red chili chicken noodles too. Next time. Alright, I really have to get going. Thanks for having me. If I ever find myself in danger while I'm out and about, I'll be sure to use this place as my safe house.
Okay. Now that Astra puts on her disguise sunglasses as she leaves her back door. Just before she steps out, she mentions not to move the sofa. It seems she's got her heart set on okay. Okay. Oh, that was a Trustmate promotion. Kill. Okay. Sure. Alright. But more importantly, Val, I need to speak with you. Why, it's the video store's just... Video store... Fuck. Why, it's the video store just received a reservation. Seems to be a big client. They even paid a large deposit up front. We take reservations now? We signed in with a new software for promotion under Nicole's recommendation, remember? It added channels for reservations and deposits. I didn't... Pardon the burp, holy, that came out of nowhere. I didn't expect such a big order to come in so quickly. Wait a minute. Every client's reservation is in just 5 minutes. What's the point of the reservation then? Maybe it's for making a payment in advance? Anyway, let's welcome the customer first. We're counting on them for this month's electricity bill. Okay, yep. Immersive storytelling. Yep. Alright, who are we talking to? It's here we go. Oh there, boy. That was quick.
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector. I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say, it absolutely lives up to its reputation. The ambiance here is understated yet refined, elegant but still cozy. It's so soothing, like a steady beacon in the dark. I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this place, including elite members from PubSec and HSO. Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
Something sus about this, but anyway.
I'm flattered, but you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special. So, I guess the rumors about this place are true. Children of devils.
He's on to us.
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition. Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we haven't heard of.
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires. I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization. Typically, they are pale-skinned, well-dressed, exuding a mysterious and dangerous aura. But beneath their immaculate facade lie lethal fangs for draining human blood.
You kind of look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment. Too bad vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu. Oh, and I don't feast on human blood. In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic. Anyway, back to the movie. It's about a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire, and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father, and ultimately dies in the process.
So, it's a tragic story.
I actually think the ending is pretty good. At least he accomplished his goal, and death was just the price he was willing to pay. Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for. I'll just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
Okay.
No offense, but you're being overly generous. You don't have any hidden agenda, do you?
I understand the skepticism, but I simply wanted to express my gratitude for discussing such a niche film with me. Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a collector's prized find.
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad, just as I'd expect from a collector.
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper echelon. Some even collect human organs. Just some rumors circling around. Hope I didn't spook you.
Yeah, sure, Hugo.
No worries. I don't scare easily. I've seen my fair share of crazy stuff.
Guess I was worried for nothing. With so many high-profile individuals visiting here, I'm sure you're well-connected and experienced in various fields. Speaking of which, there's a big industry auction coming up. They'll probably have lots of collectibles, maybe even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know. Oh, by the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting. Especially at a place so close to the upper class. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Well, thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
I can't lie. Why'd I get Astarion vibes a little bit with the voice? Like, I know it's not Neil. I very much doubt it. But it was a similar vibe. I reckon there was definitely influence. But, alright. Back on track. Elias, I feel like this Hugo talks weirdly. He seems a bit suspicious. We haven't met him before. So it wasn't my imagination. I knew I saw him somewhere. They even withdrew halfway through the competition before. But if that's the case, why did he act like it's our first encounter? Did he completely forget about us? Or was he faking it on purpose? Anyway, still gotta thank him for his generosity. This money is enough to cover our electricity bills for several months. Looks like luck's smiling on us today. Speaking of luck. Oh yeah, he mentioned there's a promotional raffle event for the auction at Lumina Square. Wise, don't tell me I'll go vibe check the upper class circle. Fine. Since we made so much today, you can go if you like. Just try not to lose too badly. I'll win. Got it, Wise. You'll definitely win the grand prize. I'll watch the store today, so don't stay out too late. Okay. Lumina Square, here we come. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, yeah, there's Hugo.
Why not come try your luck? All sorts of prizes are waiting to be won.
So, yeah, Hugo's here. Hi there, are you here for the raffle? We're a bit busy right now, so please head to the back of the line to queue. Alright. Yeah, I see you here, buddy. Manager, so you came after all. You're here too. Luck is always unpredictable. That's what makes it fascinating. Whenever I get the chance, I can't help but want to test it. There are quite a lot of people here. Seems like everyone's very confident about their luck. At that moment, a figure suddenly appears and forcefully inserts itself at the front of a line. Hey young man, what do you think you're doing? Cutting in line. Cutting in line? Do you know who I am? You shouldn't cut in line no matter who you are. Clearly you don't understand anything at all. See that post right there? That's Master Hartman, the current head of our family. The very raffle event you're participating in is sponsored by Master Hartman. Apart from this, our family is also involved in many charity events. Okay, and? You're quite persistent, aren't you? In short, since our family is hosting this event, it's only natural that I have the right to priority access. Who authorized this? I'm just here to work, but we haven't received any instructions on priority access. I've never met anyone so insolent in my life. Just wait. One phone call is all I need to... Wait, where's my wallet? Where did my wallet go? I see. No wonder you came over to talk to me. You were trying to distract me, then steal my wallet. Little thief. Who, me? That's right, you're the one standing closest to me. Now give back my wallet. It's not a good habit to falsely accuse others. My intuition is spot on. I knew you were fishy the moment I saw you, and now you've finally shown your true colours. Looks like it'll take some time to properly convince this guy.
This guy seems arrogant. Maybe I should take a tougher approach with him.
Quit the act. I've seen right through you. You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity. Your crafty skills have caused headaches for countless people. Not to mention, you're revered in your field. Everyone knows who you are. Your true identity is a member of the most infamous band of thieves in New Eridu, Mockingbird.
I don't know. I'll just say that's nonsense.
I'm a law-abiding citizen and haven't done anything wrong.
Exactly. If you're so confident in your judgment, why not call PubSec? I'm sure they'd be delighted to apprehend this Mockingbird Phantom Thief on the spot.
All right, jeez, I was just guessing. Forget it. Clearly, you have no idea who I am. I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right, of the esteemed Ravenlock family from Tops. You'll face consequences for crossing me.
You're an esteemed member of Tops. Why join a raffle with us regular folks?
Offense is the best defense. Seems like you've got that down.
I'm only here because my family sponsored this event. I just joined the raffle for fun. It's not like I actually need the money. Anyway, you were the only one next to me when I lost my wallet. It has to be you. Just admit it!
Listen, you can't just throw accusations around. You'll be held accountable for what you say. I did not steal your wallet. But if you insist that I did, let's go to PubSec together. Of course, if you can't prove it, I'll be pressing charges against you.
Press charges? That's a bit too extreme, don't you think?
Looks like you found the right approach to deal with people like him.
In any case, my wallet is missing. It had a ton of Denny's, so someone's got to answer for that.
I bet you
Fuck.
staged all this, and your wallet's been on.
I feel like
the
I
whole time.
whiffed it because it highlighted on
What
wires.
do you mean by staged? Why would I do that? Someone stole my wallet. It's theft!
With all due respect, I doubt he's clever enough to stage anything. Clearly, your accusation is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock. Your outfit, while elegant, shows unironed creases and noticeable signs of wear. You've likely worn it for a long time. Plus, the wet ink on your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace. Likely so you wouldn't miss today's raffle. All in all, it's clear you're not well off and quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash. Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
That's utter nonsense!
Regardless, you owe this person an apology.
Damn it! You'll regret this. Just you wait!
I really hate it when innocent people are wrongfully accused. But it's all over now. I hope it didn't ruin your mood.
Good thing you're here. Otherwise, that guy would have kept arguing forever.
I didn't really do anything. You outsmarted him all on your own. It's a relief to see him get what he deserves. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you. People like that should have a taste of their own medicine. That sounds fair to me. Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness in our world, do we? That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
You seem to be implying something. Don't tell me...
A good movie never spoils its ending. But feel free to speculate. Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle ticket to mark the occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and bring you good fortune.
Alright. I'm sure you're familiar with the Ravenlock family affiliated with Tops. They were once incredibly powerful, a true behemoth among even Tops. Unfortunately, that's all in the past. Now they're not doing so well. Be it their funding or reputation, they're far from their former glory. Though, of course, this is what the Ravenlock family deserves. Do you have a grudge against them? As you know, being a collector means I have to deal with these high society people. And among all the people I've encountered, the Ravenlocks are the toughest crowd. Cunning and ruthless. These words were made for them. While the same applies to most people in Tops, the Ravenlock family is among the worst. Take that Curtis guy as an example. A branch family member at best, but already immersed in his arrogance. Unfortunately, I'm just an ordinary collector below their playing field. Otherwise... In any case, if you ever run into a Ravenlock, it's best to keep your distance. Same goes for Tops people, of course. After all, the Tops Enterprises Union is one of the top power players in New Eridu, toe-to-toe with the Mayflower-led city administration. These two are at each other's throats behind the scenes. One New Eridu clearly isn't big enough for two behemoths, but if you ask me, it's just dogs eating dogs. Oh, I've been going on for some time now. Alright, let's leave it at that. See you again sometime. After Hugo leaves, you see a cat playing with a wallet and everything inside is gone. Huh? Why do I have some extra dennies in my pocket? The same here. I don't think I brought this much with me. Oh my. Could it be that some kind-hearted person has given us money? You also tentatively reach into your pocket and feel the raffle ticket that Hugo gave you earlier. In any case, there's a prize to claim. Give me my prize!
Anyone else want to redeem prizes?
Gimme. Wow, thank you and your friend for earlier. We would have been stuck with that guy otherwise. Oh right, you came to claim your prize. Let's see, your ticket is... It's the grand prize. Your earlier grand prize of this raffle has been won. Really? The ticket doesn't lie. That's right, today's grand prize is yours. Congratulations. I guess this is what they call good deeds get rewarded. The prize is 50,000 dennies. Please keep it safe. I won 50k, let's fucking go! Alright, back to the shop. Back to the shop we go. Alright, Belle, I won 50k. I won 50k. What? You really won? And it's the grand prize? That's right. But the grand prize is only 50,000 dennies? Talk about being stingy. Though, from a moral standpoint, shouldn't we share some with Hugo? He probably doesn't need the pocket change. But then again, we don't have Hugo's personal contact. I guess we'll have to wait until we run into him next time. Well, the news just mentioned the Bringer investigation outcome. Seems like the Commissioner regards everything as Bringer's personal actions. I was hoping PubSec's internal investigation would drag out more big names. Might have gotten a hush treatment. You make a good point. After all, the Exaltists are involved, and PubSec probably doesn't want to disclose more details. I have a feeling there's some terrible secret behind this whole thing. Huh? What? I think your phone just rang. Maybe you should check who sent the message. It's probably Hugo, isn't it? LYCAON! Okay, Master Proxy. My apologies for disturbing you. Are you available at the moment? I have some important matters I'd like to discuss with you in person. Sure, I have time. But this sounds like a good thing. In my humble opinion, this shouldn't be considered a bad thing, at least. It's great that you have some free time. Please wait a moment. Ellen and I will visit the video store in 5 minutes. Okay. Hi, you two, what's going on? Master Proxy, we've come to discuss an important matter with you. Before that, we need to be honest with you about the Master of Victoria Housekeeping. You probably don't know about that yet. We actually don't. Is it your mysterious master? Correct. Victoria Housekeeping is loyal to the current head of the Mayflower family, who is also the mayor of New Eridu. The mayor? Yes. New Eridu currently has only one mayor, so it must be the one you're thinking of. Don't worry. Don't worry. The mayor's probably just an ordinary person. I haven't met him in person, though. This is definitely some news to process. Although I had already suspected you were loyal to some big name. I didn't expect it to be someone at the mayor's level. Actually, it's the mayor who wishes to talk with you two, which is why we've come. After all, you've both been deeply involved in the previous bringer and sacrifice-related events. The mayor... We haven't gotten into trouble, have we? I completely understand your concerns. Please be assured. I pledge on my honor that the mayor has no ill intentions and will not hold either of you accountable in any way. He will only contact us through the phone. Well, if you say so. Thank you very much. Then, without further delay, let's contact the mayor.
They're here with me now, sir.
I'm glad to have the chance to speak with you, young'uns. Helios Academy used to be a peaceful and comforting place.
I'm staying silent.
I know you still can't fully trust me, and I understand that completely. But please do know that I mean you no harm. Your teacher, Carol, and I, we used to be friends. She was a kind person. I was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
She was innocent. There must be something else behind it.
I hope so too. It's just that the fall of the old capital still weighs heavily on us all. But I believe you just got caught up in all of this. I'm sorry for what you've been through over the years. It must be tough.
One day, we'll find the evidence to clear her name.
Then I sincerely wish you success. The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important. Something about your eyes. I stumbled upon some of the data Carol left behind. She spent much of her time studying ways to minimize the side effects of your eye implants.
Teacher. She was always looking out for us.
Yes, which is why I believe this was her final wish. As her friend, I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system takes up a part of your body's capacity. This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude. I brought in a team of specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort, they created a plan to upgrade the HDD system. After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial boost in your ether aptitude, or rather, a restoration to its original level.
Do you mean that once the HDD upgrade is done, we'll be able to enter the hollows ourselves without EOS?
Exactly. You'll likely experience some discomfort at first, but you'll get used to it over time. I'll have the specialists from Marcel Group continue monitoring your physical condition to reduce the burden on your body and help restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
Are you really giving us such advanced technology for free? Feels like there's gotta be some kind of catch. Besides, you must have known about us for a while. So why wait until now?
I'm not asking for anything in return. As for why I didn't reach out sooner, truth is, from what I've learned, your eyes possess even greater power. Perhaps the power within you could affect all of New Eridu. But must understand, power is a double-edged sword. It can be used against enemies or allies. As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure everyone's safety. So I hope you'll forgive my caution. I've been observing you for some time. That said, I'm confident to say that everyone at Victoria Housekeeping speaks highly of you.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
Yeah, they're both good people.
Thank you for your kind words. Even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just making it up to get our hopes up, are you?
Of course not. It's just that I don't have much information right now. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Well then, I'll let LYCAON assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide you through everything. You should be able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
Okay, we're actually getting an upgrade to the HDD. After a while, you feel almost as if... I didn't even get to read that bit. After a while, you feel almost as if an invisible blinding within you has become undone. Your eyes and brain feel almost bloated, but it passes quickly, replaced by a sense of lightness and clarity you've never felt before. It's almost like a blurry layer shrouding reality has vanished, and a mysterious power swells within you.
How are you feeling now?
All good, I think.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Wise for now.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators, meaning you're ready to explore regular hollows. But you must be careful at first. LYCAON, Ellen, why don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you. Of course, you'll receive fair compensation upon completion. Take your time in the journeys ahead. You've got plenty of time to uncover your full potential.
Very interesting that the HDD has been updated, or upgraded, I should say. Alright, let's roll. Master Proxy, if you are ready, let's enter the hollow together. Please be assured, Ellen and I will protect you and will not let you get hurt. Okay, hollow time. Let's see where this takes us. Let's confirm the mission objective. The mayor wishes for us to retrieve information from 3 data piles here, in order to update the carrot of this area. Retrieving the data is something only the esteemed Master Proxy can accomplish, so we'll leave it to you.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction.
This is gonna be so weird for Wise being able to run around in a hollow. He's like, what the fuck am I doing? That's 1 hollow data set successfully retrieved. Master Proxy, you're indeed skilled. Let's go find the next data pile. If only I'll work with us easy.
The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go.
Master Proxy, it seems that this laser console requires a passcode to unlock. Based on currently unavailable information, it's difficult to determine the origin of the passcode. Perhaps we've missed something. Clue might be inside the console. After manipulating the console, you successfully hack into its system, although you can't directly crack the passcode. You learn that clues are hidden in the nearby area. You relay this information to LYCAON and Ellen. So the information was hidden in the console. Thank you. I'm trying to adjust my headset. Good thing we had the proxy here, or we would be stuck right now. time is of the essence. Let's start searching for clues related to the passcode in the surrounding area.
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser, and then move the train.
Master, this string of numbers should be the passcode we need. Doesn't his visual effects seem a bit sloppy? Master Proxy, let's input the string of numbers into the console right now.
Ah, I get it now. We should be able to enter the passcode now.
Master Proxy, let's input the numbers 7777 into the console. Then it was correct. Okay, cool. Let's just move the train.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
Fantastic. Never been better.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please let us know at once.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
I'll really carry me right now.
Well, that won't be necessary.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
No, I was just thinking. When will you pick up some fighting skills? If you can fight, you could handle things in the hollow all on your own. That'd be pretty neat.
Ellen's like, I don't have to do shit if the proxy can do it all themselves. No doubt that's what was going through Ellen's mind. Just there. Let's grab this next bit of data. Good. We'll obtain another base of data.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead.
Enemies are approaching. Master Proxy, please focus on obtaining the data. We'll handle the combat.
Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure you.
Ella, switch up. Thank you. Sorry. I still need you guys to protect me. Seems like I'll need to work harder.
Also, Descender 76, cheers for the follow. I would have mentioned it, but was in the middle of dialogue and I didn't want to interrupt it. Because it was important information. Oh. Master Proxy, this console also needs a passcode. Leave it to me. You manipulate the console again like before. This time, the password is more complex and requires 3 clues around the area to piece together. To piece together the complete string, you relay this information to Lycon and Alan. There are 3 parts. Let's hurry and find these scattered passcodes then.
Oh, it's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it.
So up this way we go.
Maintaining the data piles in the hollows requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism.
Yeah.
It is Victoria Housekeeping's honor.
Okay. Ah, more fighting. Alright. Wise is probably just hiding out somewhere now. I reckon.
Get lost.
Okay, there, shut up. Babe.
Master Proxy, let's take a look around this area.
Oh my god.
We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
0.
Proxy's moves seemed more fluid in that last battle.
Master Proxy, This should be the second passcode.
Grab all the Denny's so we can get the starter point. So 0, 4.
Master Proxy, we've been in the Hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling? Here to assist.
I feel fine. Nothing unusual, actually.
That's good to hear.
Okay. Grab this little cargo truck. Now we get this last point. That's what I could hear. There's another one. No, I could hear something. 51. So 0751.
All right, that's all of them.
So I need to get back over there.
Let us return and open.
Oh, never mind. It just teleports us rather than redoing it. 075. Oh, 0451. Where was I getting the 7 from? Probably the last one. Anyway, last starter part. Let's start with Master Proxy, our mission has been successfully completed. Are you experiencing any physical discomfort? Everything is normal. It's wonderful. If that's the case, let's leave the Hollow and report the mission results to the Mayor.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaeton's performance was outstanding.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task. I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
An auction? Okay.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Sacrifice? It's back?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the Hollow and carries human genes. Within it, we extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether. However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft. We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust. Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you. Of course, this hinges on one condition: your willingness to aid me.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Thank you very much. I knew that I could rely on you. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining one might take some time. I'll handle that promptly. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
Okay.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts, which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved. But worry not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave. Have a good day.
Okay, that was a little bit to process. Well, what do you make of it?
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction, we could give him a call? But he didn't leave us his contact information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve, like in the movies.
You've been watching too many movies, Wise. We need to separate fiction from reality. Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket and said something weird. He said something cringy like, "There are always secrets hiding behind the light." Wait, don't tell me.
You hold the ticket up to the light, and a string of numbers appears. It is literally behind the light.
I get it now. This guy watches way too many detective movies. Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Aha! It's you! The manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invitations for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task, I should be able to find time to get the invitations you need.
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Do Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
I'm kind of waiting for Vivian to show up. Because I imagine she's going to show up at some point, right? And plus, I just want to see. So I've seen people like posting the fucking interactions and shit everywhere, and I want to see it.
My friend, punctual as always.
To get to the point, I need you to shadow someone for me. Record and tell me everything they do and say. And that someone is Hartman Ravenlock. The head of a Ravenlock family? That's right. Him. I've already got his schedule. Soon, he will be meeting with someone nearby. I need to know the exact details of our exchange, please. Of course, for your troubles, I'll take care of the auction invitations you need. May I ask why? To be honest, based on my sources, the Ravenlock family appears to be plotting something rather sinister. You're a complete stranger to him, which will make everything easier. Relax, it's nothing illegal. You just happen to be in the proximity and happen to overhear some things. Even if someone from PubSec shows up, they won't have anything on you. Besides, you already have connections in PubSec, don't you? You know that too? Well, I'll be waiting for your good news then. Okay, talking to you, Orchidia. Let's go. Hello there. I didn't expect that blonde gentleman to be your friend as well. Do you know him? Of course. He often comes here to buy flowers, and he's always very generous. However, he always buys flowers for memorial purposes, instead of for his deceased loved ones. He seems like someone with quite a story. Secretly Tail Hartman. Where is he? Is this the right... I can't go that way. Ah, the alleyway, duh. Right.
Another waste of my precious time.
I'm not getting right up. Maybe I need to be going the other way around. Hold on. Wait. Maybe I need to go this way. Yeah, this will do. I went the wrong way, that's why. Oh, I needed to get close anyway. There's no need to report such trivial matters to me. The time is precious. Get to the point. Organs? Didn't they get shut down already? The people behind it are gone. And here I had high hopes for her, but now... Anyway, shut the entire business down and make sure I do it clean. Understood? No, by the way, have you tried that medicine I mentioned before? As long as there's no problem, this thing is worth far more than your life. You better make sure everything goes perfectly. Don't forget, our partners are dangerous people. Failure is not an option. And he's gone over this way. See, my phone lighting up about Stara.
I'll lead the family back to the top.
Am I supposed to, I guess I get closer? Yep. How's the new insurance project going? It's progressing smoothly. However, Master Hartman, can this thing really profit? Our funding chain is already... Of course it won't end much. Breaking even would already be good enough. These are Master Edmund's orders. To improve our family's reputation, we must do some charity work. They're dumping all their unprofitable business onto us. Isn't this just too... Shut up. Of course I'm aware. To regain influence within Tops, we'll have to take it step by step. I will manage. After compiling the things you heard, you arranged to meet Hugo in front of the flower shop to exchange intelligence. Okay, Hugo, I guess you want to talk to me again. I'm here.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always. About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress?
You share your findings on Hartman with Hugo. His gaze remains lowered as he listens intently, his pale, slender fingers absently flipping two intricate coins with practiced ease. At key moments, he asks thoughtful questions to clarify the details. Who knew this guy could be so serious?
I see. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied that day. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations, so please, don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Okay. Really?
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk. But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
My lips are sealed.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my sisters.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's a bond you have to maintain carefully. Even as family, we might not fully know each other. For example, our... someone who was like a mother to us, loved us deeply, but also kept many things from us.
Mother. Huh. For me, that word only brings fear, pain, and hatred. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Had? You didn't have a fallout over some big argument, did you?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago. Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well. As you know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power. I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve. Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or another. Unless someone steps in to tip them back. I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take my leave. Have fun at the auction.
LYCAON, we got an invitation. As expected of you. I, on the other hand, am a bit behind on my progress. Now, I'll head over to confirm some follow-up details. Follow-up matters with you. Please wait a moment. Alright, it's back to the shop. Yep, back to the shop. Alright, LYCAON, what are we discussing today? Oh, Alan's back. Alan's here again. Been a while. What's wrong, LYCAON? I seem to have caught a whiff of... No, it's nothing. Probably just my imagination. Master Proxy, may I have a look at the invitation you received? Of course. This is indeed an authentic invitation. It's really impressive that you were able to obtain it in such a short time. However, if I'm not mistaken, this invitation came directly from Tops. So, you were in contact with Tops as well? I have connections in Tops. I see. You are indeed well connected. Don't worry, I won't pry further if you are reluctant to share. Well then, I'll take my leave. So at the auction later, have a pleasant day. Wise, now that we've sorted out the invitation, let's get some good rest and get ready for that auction. Rest and prepare. Let's go! While I also very quickly respond to the missus. The noodle shop. Alright. It's making me want noodles. Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? Enter the suite. Get me in there! Get me in. Wow, this private suite is truly impressive. It's quite fancy here. No wonder the invitation was so hard to get. Looks like we're a bit early. LYCAON and the others haven't arrived yet. Wise, shall we look around first? We can also try some very expensive looking desserts and drinks. Meanwhile, a pleading voice suddenly comes from nearby. Please help me. I really have no other choice. Wise, it looks like something's happening over there. Let's go check it out.
Lies. Deception.
There's Vivian.
Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one.
Vivian, why are you tormenting people? What are you doing?
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
Chosen one? What's that? Sounds like something from a tacky novel that was popular a decade ago.
Words can only convey so much. So it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but... I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake. I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry. Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Huh? Are you referring to me?
Yes, you! If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you?
Young lady's indifferent gaze turns towards you.
Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this. Otherwise, you might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the LYCAON now.
The auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the...
Are you alright? It seems you were caught up in some dispute just now. I'm fine. Then I'm relieved. Actually, I overheard parts of the conversation. Forgive me for speaking bluntly, but it's rather strange to have guests like that mother and daughter at this auction. Perhaps, as the mysterious Miss Vivian said, they didn't enter through regular means. There may be more to this. But let's return to the auction. If you're interested in any particular item, you can bid on it. Master will cover the bill for you. Really? Rest assured, Master's budget is quite sufficient. Regular auction items should not be a problem, unless other parties also set their sights on that item we wanted. Should that happen, we'll adapt accordingly. I trust in your wisdom. During a conversation with LYCAON, a sudden, unexpected guest appears beside you. What a small world. So, you've got a new companion today? Where's that obnoxious blonde boy from last time? Obnoxious blonde boy? It's a long story. I didn't expect someone of your caliber to be able to attend this auction. If Master Edmund finds out, he'll make sure to investigate where you got the invitation from. Who's that? You don't even know who Master Edmund is? He's a prominent figure in Tops, someone with the authority to speak on behalf of them. Master Edmund will also attend the auction, and he has an extremely noble mark on his forehead that anyone who sees it will remember. Why am I wasting my breath? You wouldn't understand anyway. You better pray we don't set our sights on the same auction item. You'll have no chance of winning. After exchanging those harsh words, Curtis hurriedly leaves. A cowardly bitch. Master, that gentleman just now seemed very hostile towards you. It looks like you two have some history. However, it's getting late. Let's head into the venue. Okay. The auction host, esteemed guest, please present your invitation. Your invitation has been confirmed. Welcome to the auction. Please follow me. You enter the auction venue. The first half features a variety of items, but none are what you're looking for. There's a strange, yet amusing golden bamboo statue. Fortunately, your budget allows you to try bidding for it. The good news is, you only have one opponent. The bad news is, that guy is Curtis. You'll just have to take him down, just like last time. For some reason, that mysterious Miss Vivian also seems intrigued by this bidding, and comes to our side.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. His financial situation might not be too great right now.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Damn it.
Aren't you that bigwig from the Ravenlock clan? Surprised to see you at the
Fuck
same
that
auction
up.
as us
I should have just went double.
This is the top auction in the industry. I really don't know how you got an invitation, but I doubt it was through legitimate means.
You seem a bit hesitant. His accusation isn't true, is it?
No.
You should just give up already. I'm dead set on getting this item.
I gotta get this right. Financial power.
Good
Let's
luck
go.
to you. Host, I increased my bid by 20%.
Where could you have gotten so many Denny's?
A solid move, but perhaps a bit too costly for me.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us interested in the item. Why don't we discuss this in private first?
But no. I'm just gonna say I went back down.
No matter what, I won't back down.
Perfect.
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
That's right. The Denny's in our pocket is our biggest advantage. Host, I'm raising the bid.
Oof. Okay.
Price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
It's a bit overpriced, but it's still acceptable.
Doesn't matter, I beat him. You beat Curtis, winning the bid.
Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid. Though, in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit ahead of its time. But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of New Eridoom. The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started! Starting bid, 200 million Denny's!
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
1 billion.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat. Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow, she just said, don't let your sympathy sway you, then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Ooh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
Alright, let's talk to Vivian.
The coffee here is drinkable.
You have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
Not at all. That's not what I'm thinking.
You're not being honest, and I don't appreciate deceit. Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness, nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased, because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a fraudster?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back, and you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art, at its essence, sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose. That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
Okay, you got me again.
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving. People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
Vivian suddenly approaches, blinks, and silently mouths 2 words. Master Proxy. She knows your proxy identity? Huh?
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders. I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
Damn it, Hugo, what have you been telling her?
The second half of the auction is about to begin. Please make your way to the venue.
Okay, stand guess. The second half of the auction is about to begin. Yep. I need that item.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece.
And there's Lycon in the back there. Vivian is hiding, is like behind Wise and Hartman.
This was a garment that only a hero could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
Sacrifice core. That's it. That's what we're looking for. A weird core extracted from a sacrifice, irradiating an ominous aura. It seems to be hiding a mysterious power.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item, yet it's just there on a piece of clothing, completely unprotected.
That's like how puzzled Vivian looks.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it. Seems authentic. Of course, I'll keep an eye on it.
After some intense bidding, only 2 contenders remain. You and Hartman, the current head of the Ravenlock family. Ah, fuck.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase. What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy.
So it's either I want that robe, but what can you offer? Ah, fuck. I should have went the offer. I should have went fucking the other one.
We both have our sights set on the same item. It seems there is no hope of us coming to an accord.
I'd suggest taking a less direct approach with someone like Hartman, lest he prey on your weaknesses.
There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
Fuck.
Actually, I know the secrets of that robe.
Really? So there is something more to the robe.
I'm fucking this up. I'm fucking this up so bad. Yeah. Okay.
The Ravenlock family always gets what they desire. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask around.
I don't know. I'm gonna fuck it up, I reckon. I've got a feeling I'm gonna fuck this up. I don't know. Fuck!
You're not threatening me, are you? In broad daylight? Is the
Can I...
Ravenloft family plotting against me in front of all these attendees?
I fucked it.
Of course not. I simply want you to understand.
I should have. I just picked all the wrong options, I feel like.
He has no shortage of cronies here. Stay vigilant.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already lost a significant amount of Denny's talking to you. If I offer you a token of appreciation, let's say a hefty sum of Denny's, would you consider backing out of this bid?
Nope. Don't try to bribe me.
Don't try to bribe me. I don't need or want money. For once.
There we go.
You're quite persistent, aren't you?
I finally got something right.
It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that. All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Drat. Though the mayor gave us a substantial amount of Denny's, I have a feeling it won't be enough to win against someone with this amount of financial power.
After a round of intent... Fuck! Hartman actually got it. I feel like I fucking ruined it. I fucked it.
Thank you, everyone.
Maybe it was supposed to be like this anyway. And Hugo steals it. That's what I'm suspecting.
I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude to all of you.
Damn it, we almost won. Ugh, Denny
Yep,
grabbing
Hugo is probably texting.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to... Look up?
He's at the top.
What happened?
Why'd the lights go out?
Vivian's scheming.
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Uh-oh, LYCAON.
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief, or forget about getting paid tonight!
Okay.
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too.
It was a bit clear Hugo was going to be involved somehow with this, but let's see. See what LYCAON has to say.
Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird and I have... history.
You might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do?
You brief LYCAON about your encounter with Hugo, and you emphasize that you had no intention of keeping him in the dark.
I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate.
Holy shit, is that a Persona reference?
We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
Though he helped us before, and he seems pretty nice, I can't help but feel something's off. He is a part of Mockingbird, after all.
Mockingbird has changed from how we envisioned it. And Hugo, too, No, it's nothing. In any case, he is very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling pretty strong right now.
Very well. Please, follow me then.
Into the Hollow we go. Oh, okay, we're at Port Elpis. Okay. Master, it's this direction. If we enter the Hollow from here, we should be able to track him down. By the way, Bertra's sibling. She's already gone home. It's good to hear. Worry not. I'll ensure your safety at all times within the Hollow. You seem to know him well. We were best partners after all, and that won't change. Master Proxy, if you're ready, let's enter the Hollow now. Okay, I feel like this is going to lead to a fucking boss fight. I can't lie. I think there's going to be a boss fight in here somewhere. Not there, so you go.
When we were still working together, we would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend.
Butler boat, kick it off. Butler move for the win.
The layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner.
Alright, let's...
Do be extra careful.
Come on. I've got a vampire to chase. Butler with the pancake.
That man is quite formidable. You can always find him in the thick of things, be it in social function.
Nope. And he's done something. Oh, he's fucked the console. Master Proxy, the container console here has been destroyed by Hugo. He really went to great lengths to block our path. But don't worry, once we find a specific container console, we'll be able to repair it. Okay. It's a bit of backtracking now. Oh, we go to this one. Master Proxy, taking care of this container console will allow us to proceed forward. Let's repair it quickly. We'll do that. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, and he set mines everywhere, of course. Nothing's that way? Nope. Okay. We proceed forth. But there is a big boy. Sharp, here you go.
I'm not going to let you have it. Bad. Master Proxy, that's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it.
Okay, now I've got my special attack.
He carries around a briefcase filled with all sorts of things.
Getting out a big Ethereal's dead. We go this way.
Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post haste.
Ow. Here we go. Now I can kill it
The
quickly.
mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally.
I can't use that
Something's
one.
not right. It
Yeah,
feels too easy, almost as if let us through on purpose.
he probably did, bro. He probably wants to fight you. Oh, I'm gonna have LYCAON'S in a sec. Pancake. Now I've got his burst. We played right into his hands. He's taking the opportunity to run off again. LYCAON, don't listen. I'm terribly sorry. I will catch up to him. If I'm not mistaken, the direction Hugo just escaped to should be the area above where we first entered this hollow. That's the proxy. Let's hurry and catch up.
This must be the right way. Not to
No,
worry,
you
Mr.
hope it's the right way.
We'll be able to catch up.
That's the proxy. Repair this console as you did before. Hugo hasn't gone far yet.
It should be this way.
LYCAON pauses momentarily. In the distance, a group of heavily armed figures emerge.
Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow raiders. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after securing the goods. And as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
It's Vivian, dude.
Well, Phantom Thieves usually have partners. I assume he must have recruited a new one by now.
True. That could make things trickier, as he may have passed the court his partner. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those hollow raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem.
But we'll kill these ethereals super quick though. Once LYCAON'S attack does a little bit more.
Stay calm now. Time to hide.
Pancake.
Stand still. He should be nearby.
No. He's up. Maybe this way? Here you go. This area is too big for something normal.
Long time no see, traitor.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
I wouldn't be surprised if these two actually synergize well since they're both Ice agents. Uh-oh. What in the fairy tale moment was that?
Are you all right, Master Proxy? Any injuries?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't using EOS. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, Manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. as for that oath, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
At that moment, the Holy Raiders you encountered earlier closed in on you.
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right. Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Huh?
Unfortunately,
Huh.
sound advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
Hugo swiftly deals with the Hollow Raiders.
Help me!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry! I'm so sorry! Please help
It's funny how the big one's got like the wimpy voice, and then the smaller one's supposed to be like the tough
Are
one.
you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of it.
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, LYCAON. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before
Okay,
me.
now we're actually getting a boss fight.
You talk too much.
Ow.
Satisfactory.
Ooh. Ow.
I have you now.
Nope, nope, nope. You don't have shit, buddy. I'm dodging! Stunned him. How much damage does the pancake do? Holy shit.
My apologies, dear master, but I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
Oh, finishing him off with a LYCAON base. Let's go. Maybe not.
Trying to run, are we?
And he's gone. After Hugo leaves, Lycaon goes silent, as if lost in his memories.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top, so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps, by faith, do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship? Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world, and there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
Some really interesting insight on Lycaon's past.
You've been quiet for a while.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
I've been curious for a while now. What caused you two to split?
Mockingbird, faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks. And one of them was a disastrous one.
Hugo. You...
Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You'd bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. A really long time ago. You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me?
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale. Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day. In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before, so maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled if anyone attempts to use it as a weapon. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
That's right, Master Proxy. Please trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do another stream soon of Zenless. Maybe if a throwback COD doesn't work out tomorrow, I might pull this back up. It'll be, yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna wrap it up here for tonight. Even though things are getting interesting, it is also 1:45. And what I'm gonna do, I want to spend a bit of time on some other stuff. So yeah, I think this is just a decent point to leave it for now. And yeah, I'll boot Zenless back up on a stream. I'll try and find a time for it. I'll try and get something going for it, especially with, next week's already going to be a bit packed with, like, Season 3 for Black Ops 6 comes out, Carnegie comes out for Dead by Daylight. We normally keep up with Overwatch as well, but I don't know if we're going to be giving it a little bit of a break. I don't know what the go is, so we'll see. I'll see if I can try and squeeze Zenless in next week somewhere, but for now, we'll see how we go. For tonight, though, it's time to play the game.